What's up, Ali?
Hey Ryan, how are you?
POAP disaster. POAP disaster.
It happens every now and again and to the best of us, so it's okay.
They,
It'll get figured out.
they, I actually have them on the line, so maybe I'll be able to fix it. That's all. How was
I'll
your
leave it to
day?
you. You're the resource man, I swear. There's not one person you don't know. You're like, you know what? We might be able to get it fixed before the space ends. But if not, I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Yeah, I mean, I can DM everybody a secret link, but
Yeah,
I prefer to let everybody get it while they're here.
I know. It's okay. We'll figure it out. How's your
For
day?
Good. Everything is great. What's up? I
Sweet.
see some dope people here. Coden, Wallets, Mama C Blooms. What's up, Shani?
Hey.
What up, what up?
Hi everyone. Coden, it's been a while.
Yeah, I actually DM'd him to make sure he was alive still.
Did you really?
Yeah. hmm Hmm.
Welcome to everybody coming in. For
Yeah.
everyone that's
We'll
just
give
joining us, and for the ones that have been here, welcome and go ahead and share the room. Just an easy little retweet so we can get more folks in here. Let people know that you're joining Tiny Tuesday.
We need to figure out an intro song. That's what we need to do that tonight.
We should open up to the floor and have people give suggestions. I'd love that.
I mean,
Get some input.
I would love that myself, but everybody gets into this space and they get shy. So,
Everyone does. And it's so funny because there's people that I know that aren't really that shy,
nope.
but for some reason, Tiny Tuesday comes and they're like, I don't want to go up. Don't be shy. We don't bite, I promise.
Yeah, they actually make me feel like I'm a monster, to be honest with you.
You're like one of the nicest guys in Web3. And the more
Mm,
like supportive and helpful.
mm, it's okay. Oh
Up for
man,
debate.
yeah. Everybody's helpful. Hopefully, everyone in Nouns is helpful. I can say that at least, right?
Wait a second. It's been a while since I've been in spaces. There's more emojis.
Yeah, they have a
They brought the
soundboard.
fist back. Oh,
There's actually
and a thumbs up.
there's a soundboard now too.
No way.
There is. You should
I want
probably
to hear it.
come. You should probably come on to Spaces more often.
Shut the hell up. I help you host this space every time. What do you mean?
I'm just kidding.
That gets a
Um,
big this.
oh man. So we'll give everyone like a couple more minutes to pile in, guys, but appreciate you coming out. If anybody wants to speak, please, for the love of God, don't be shy tonight. Just come up and hang out with us. Um, we have a couple things to talk about, so a couple exciting things. So if anyone else has anything else going on, we would love to hear from you guys. So definitely, please come up for sure.
Yes, even if it's not Tiny Dana related, if it's about my favorite month, October, and Halloween, I'd love to talk to you about that too. Anything and everything, just come on up.
Yeah,
I
I don't
freaking
care.
love October.
I don't care if it's about aliens. Just say something, sis.
Ah. Aliens. It is spooky season. Have you seen those alien costumes where it looks like an alien's like grabbing you?
What is it?
Have you seen those alien costumes where it looks like an alien's grabbing you? Like your head is like through the costume and then it's an alien like floaty thing behind you and it looks like an alien's grabbing you. I have to find it and send it to you. It's so funny.
No, I have not seen it at all. But I
Oh
mean,
my
Halloween
god.
is yeah. Ooh, someone, hold on. Let me pull them
I
up.
tried accepting Coden's request and it's not letting me.
So hold on.
Yo, yo, what's
I
up, you
think I
guys?
fixed it for sure.
Yeah, I think it works now.
What's up, Conan?
Yes.
What's up? Sorry, I won't be able
Yeah,
to join in too much. I'm at the beach with my daughter, but just want to say what's up, you
Ooh.
guys, and glad we're starting this back up. And yeah, I've been definitely busy lately, so I've been a little bit absent, but yeah, just wanted to stop in and say, how's it going?
Glad to have you
yeah.
here.
I was about to put your face on a milk carton, man. I didn't see you for so long. You're always around, typically. So
Yeah, just
it's good to hear
put the
from you.
cowboy on a milk carton and be like, where's this guy?
That's what I was thinking, bro. I didn't know where you
I
were.
love it.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
No.
it's dope though. We're trying to get more people involved now that we have this platform. Um, Hopefully, some people will want to sign up, and I think it's going to be dope. It's going to be fun, and we'll get some crossover from the Noun Square regular audience, which is even better.
That'd be amazing. I think it's amazing
Anything
already and it just gets better. Just anything for our community to be able to connect. And I love being able to incorporate the two communities. So I'm excited for that.
Um, Anything you're working on, Coden, that you haven't told anybody, or um, anything you have planned?
Yeah, I might have some updates soon. Not Tiny Dino related, but I might be going Web3 full time here soon. So we'll see. Been interviewing places and stuff. So that's
What?
kind of cool.
That's exciting.
Yeah. So we'll see
That's
I
a
how it
lot of our
goes.
dreams.
I got an offer on the table, but it's kind of like it's a little risky having a family. So we're trying to make that decision. But yeah,
I
it's pretty stoked.
trust me, bro. I can't do it myself. I'm still so nervous to do it. So I definitely feel you with that. It's definitely a leap, but good for you though if you do it, man. That would be dope as hell. That's awesome. You can have more time to do our Lego setup once you start Web3 full time, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's what I was talking about. Just making Legos for Tiny Dinos full time. No, just kidding. No, I'd be like a blockchain engineer, but yeah, it'd be cool. I'll keep you guys updated.
Oh,
Please
so
do.
you would be doing obviously coding, right? Goes with your name and fits it.
Yeah, a little code and a little, wrangling some bugs and cows and stuff. So all the above.
Do you mind me
Yeah.
asking you your coding background?
Yeah,
Like, what do you specialize in anything? Do you have?
I'm full. So, and,
Oh, you're
um,
cutting
when it
out a
comes to,
bit. I don't know if it's me or you.
oh yeah, probably because I'm at the beach. But yeah, so full stack software engineer. Um, used to do
Oh,
used to do consulting at Fortune 500 companies, and then kind of went full software engineer after that. And then just because I wanted the beach life, and now
that's awesome.
loving Web3, I jump ship and go into that. So yeah, it's definitely been a cool experience going through all those different types of industries and stuff. But I'm in the
Oh
space
man, you
industry
could
right
Um,
now.
totally do it. Yeah, it's amazing.
Coden, I wanted to get your opinion before you go. So I've been doing a lot of work on the side with Prop House, right? And currently Prop House is only on ETH. And we have all seven chains about to be eight. It's about like 92% of our supply would be on ETH, but it leaves about like 8% of holders wouldn't be able to vote. They are releasing a V2 prop house. That's just not out yet. So maybe we should hold it. I was curious what your opinion would be on that.
Yeah, I mean the majority of holders is on ETH, so I think that would be fine, honestly. And then Polygon would be pretty easy to implement as well. It might not be right away, but it could be pretty. I'm sure if like we could get some of our coders or myself into the prop house code, we could do that. Um, and then yeah,
They
all the
actually
other.
said we could add Polygon. They did say that.
Okay, yeah, no, I think that would be fine. Just a slow progression toward. I mean, I think that's the way it is right now with our current implementation, isn't it? Um,
Yeah, that's it.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. So I don't think we'd be going back any steps. It would just be going forward with the new. I think Prop House is a great idea. Put up 10 ETH and have people submit projects, and who knows, we'll come to the table with some fun projects and stuff. So
Yeah, we had the guys from Cryptodes on for their 1 year anniversary, maybe 4 weeks ago. And they just did a prop house round for the same thing, 10 ETH, and they gave 1 ETH to 10 builders. And they ended up having 49 people submit, builders submit stuff to them. So they're actually running a second round right after the first because there were so many people that applied for Prop House. So I just look around at our community and I feel like we have so many people that would want to be involved with that. I kind of don't want to wait, and I feel bad leaving out like the 8%, but I think it's something we need to do immediately to get like some buzz going again.
I think so too. I think at the end of the day, the community just wants to see the community build and grow and understand that we can't do that until we start to implement stuff like this. And maybe it'll encourage them to traverse to ETH or maybe purchase some more dinos in ETH so that they can also do some voting. But I think we should definitely move forward.
I agree. I'm with moving forward as well. I can't wait.
Hey, what's up, man? How are you tonight?
Pretty good. Just hanging out, kind of taking a break actually from. It was a kind of a hectic day, but pretty good. Great to be here.
You're going to laugh. My phone is broken. I'm trying to get a new one. And I've got this like green splotch on my screen because the screen's crapping out over your name. And I'm like, that voice sounds familiar. It's System, yeah?
Yeah, it's yeah. That's me.
What's up?
Oh, pretty cool. Pretty good.
Yeah. Having a good day
Uh,
so far?
yeah, it's been busy. I have lots of work, but
Yeah.
but good. It's
Awesome.
starting to get a little bit cooler here now. Not so hot, so it's cool.
I like that. Guess what? Because it's October. Best
Oh
month
yeah.
ever.
Oh yeah.
And
I
speaking of
agree.
October, Ryan, do you want to kick us off and talk about one of the major things coming that I'm so freaking excited about? Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, October 25th to October 31st will be our Tiny Dinos event again. I am so pumped up, right? Halloween, like Ali said, it's one of my favorite holidays. I was actually talking to someone the other day, like we just joined the World Wide Web, right? And just imagine having like a little tiny dino with a meat cleaver, like running around the World Wide Web, is just so crazy. So the summer dino event was pretty long. It was a couple months, but this will be just 7 days. I know you guys have, a lot of you have told me tofu um, has been slacking. Layer Zero has recently updated their contracts and The dev and myself has both reached out to Tofu. They said they're gonna fix it. But yeah, the Halloween event is gonna be dope. There's going to be some one-on-ones mixed in. The one thing you can't do, you cannot use your summer dino to traverse to Halloween. It must be an OG dino. Unfortunately, I'm sorry about that, guys. If you were, I know a couple people had traversed all their dinos to summer, and I kind of feel bad for them that they can't do anything with the event. They have to buy a couple more Genesis dinos, but yeah, it's super exciting. Thinking about just like a dino, like flying around with a broomstick or a meat cleaver or like a scream mask, like just some of the things that are going to happen, and it's just really exciting. I can't wait. This will be when the event ends on the 31st. That'll now be our third collection. It'll be a standalone collection again. What the dev has done is created a deflationary OG set, right? So instead of us making two, three collections and banging the holders for more money, we're using the OG collection, make it deflationary, and do it that way. I love it. There might be a cool thing coming with Halloween. I can't say much about it. I'll get myself in trouble. But yeah, there's some exciting stuff going on. I can't wait. I have to keep my mouth shut about some stuff. But yeah, it's gonna be dope.
It's so exciting. I freaking love Halloween. And I love that it's 7 days because that feels ominous. Isn't that like The Ring? No. Is it The Ring? The one where you watch the tape and then you get the phone call or whatever? Which one is it? And it's like, I think it's 7 days. There's a movie. So that feels a little ominous itself. So I'm really excited. I freaking love Halloween.
Yeah, like literally, we had one of the guys on the Noun Square this week that was a founder of Dick Butts, right? Or Dick Toes, I'm sorry. I know that name's probably terrible to say. But he's huge into World Wide Web, where we just got apartment number 4737. And we were just talking about like normally, oh, we'll be able to integrate the Halloween dinos also right into that metaverse when it's over. But just chasing around other projects like a meat cleaver, a knife, like it's just so funny that like these cute little dinos are gonna have weapons and they're gonna be violent. Like I can't wait. It's so exciting.
In that little poster thing, I saw one with like fangs. Little vampire dino. The meat cleaver one just cracks me up. Little Mike Myers dino running around the apartments.
Yeah, a few people have bought some apartments in World Wide Web. I don't think any of them are here. Let me look.
From the Tiny Dino community?
Yeah, so
Ooh.
we bought one as a community. It's number 4737. It's actually shaped like a tiny dino.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually pretty
No,
cool.
I know that one, but is there any additional ones from our community that were bought by community members?
I got one
Yeah,
actually.
Coden!
Yeah, I got a medium, so I'll have to make it look like a dino here soon. They have it down for the past 2 weeks, the beta for the landholders, but once it comes
Mm-hmm.
back online, definitely be getting in there and trying it out.
That's dope. That's exciting.
um, I actually got a medium myself, Coden. I've been waiting. I don't know. Have you checked the software out for that or no? Like how to build it like a dino, or have you not?
I haven't checked it out, but so yeah, I got it like probably a week ago, and since probably 2 weeks they shut it down after the merge. That's what they did. They shut it down so they can update with new features and hot fixes and stuff like that. And so I think it should be coming up here soon on Friday. So I haven't been able to check out the apartment builder yet, but hopefully this Friday it'll be back up and running.
Yeah, so basically, what the dev did, was you can create there's a program inside World Wide Web. I can share it with everybody where you can design it like a dino. So I would love for a couple people to maybe buy some medium or small apartments in World Wide Web and make them like dinos. I'm probably when we start Prop House going to put a couple through for the community so people can build on them. But as far as it goes now, like we have our individual ones. So, did you get one 4737 code or no?
Coden might not be there. He's on the beach with his kiddo.
Yeah, that's right.
The moment we want to ask a question, something happens. That's usually how it works.
Yeah, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you pin the thing about the video game real quick for me?
I'll do that right now.
I thought I saw him here, but I guess he might have bounced. Damn. Oh, before we go to that, Neuropop, you had your hand up, man. What's going on, buddy?
How's it going?
Chilling, man. Thank you for making me that music dino last night, man. It's dope. I love it. It's so cool. You kind of made the thread. It's like 11 tweets, but it was so dope to actually see it explained and show people like how you're actually creating them. So appreciate that.
Yeah, I thought for my first thread I ever did, it might have been a little long, but it kind of was necessary. I thought just to explain all the details. So I hope it wasn't too long.
No way.
No. Usually when you do a thread, like if I do them, I feel like they're too long. But nah, man, it was great. Actually, had a lot of information on it, and I wanted to ask you. I know the project's kind of been like up and down. I think you said Thomas, who's awesome, is helping you out with it now.
Yeah, Thomas kind of helped me resurrect it from being in a state where I couldn't do any of the generations. So he came on board like maybe a month and a half ago. He's actually here too. He's listening. Hey, Thomas, what's up? And he pretty much saved it. Like I can't tell you how amazing this guy is as a dev. So, he also worked on Blocky Dinos. You probably are familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I was the first one that minted the first one or first or second. I've had it for forever. I love the Blocky Dino. It's actually really cool.
Yeah, so I was just like, going into the summer, I was ready to sort of pounce on it because I tend to have a lot of free time in the summer. And that kind of went out the window with, I could just say, I had a dev that I was working with very closely for a while, and it just kind of like was like the crash hit, and people just started disappearing left and right. You know what I mean?
I remember talking to you about that, and like he wasn't responsive, and I'm like, well, check all his socials. Like he's probably writing something somewhere. I remember that, and then I think you finally found him on Reddit, if I believe that's where you found it.
Yeah, that's where I initially met, and it became a cool thing, like I guess we kind of we did the foundation for what I wanted to do, but so I was kind of like helpless over the summer. I started just doing like one-on-ones, just putting it together myself with all the stuff. But now we're at a state where I can hit a button and I can get all 10,000 popped out right there. I'm just working right now on balancing the volumes and little tiny music things that aren't usually done in a visual project, because some of the colors are brighter sounding than others, so you can't all set everything at the same volume. It's kind of crazy.
I love that though. I feel like music and NFTs is so innovative, and everything in this space is all about innovation and being able to build, which is why I think Tiny Dinos is so freaking amazing with everything they did with OmniChain and being able to, mint on different blockchains and doing the summer traversal and now the Halloween traversal. it's all about just moving things forward. So the fact that you jumped in fairly early, because when you started it and when you made, I got one from you as well. That was freaking amazing. Really, people are just starting to dabble with music and NFTs and just sound with NFTs in general. So my hat's off to you, because I think it's scary to jump into something that's unknown, but to bring two things like music and NFTs together is really cool. I love it.
Thanks. Yeah, it's been a real journey because just being involved with Tiny Dinos was one of the first NFTs that I ever bought at like 0.03, and it just shot up. So it was like a fascinating thing for me, and to finally like connect my skills to something that works with NFTs was fun. And music NFTs are interesting because it's a whole different thing. It's like songs, full out songs that people mint, and it's there's lots of possibilities I think that are left to explore.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when we ran up to almost 1 ETH in the beginning? Like I just remember in the beginning we had were you in the group chat at that point, Neuropop? There was like 40, 50 dinos being sold a day, and we almost ran it. I think it got all to point 0.8 at one point. It was crazy. The
Yeah,
sales we used to have.
I was in the Discord when things were just going ballistic, and Ryan pulled me into uh, a side chat. And I was like, "What the heck is going on here? What have I landed in?" That was when we were watching like the whole like 25 ETH Dino and all that stuff.
Yeah, the Barney Dino that sold for 25 ETH. I still can't believe that happened. Might be a tax write off. I'm not sure at this point, but that was crazy. It sold for 25 ETH. That was so wild. And yeah, I brought you into the DGen group, man. You trade and flip NFTs now, so I think you still do. I don't know if you're still doing it, but you're doing good for a while there with this.
Yeah, I do it a little. Yeah, I've gotten a little deep into it, and you know, that's a whole nother thing, whole nother topic. But
You went down a rabbit hole.
I went, I have fallen down the rabbit hole very hard.
It's so easy to do in Web3. And there's so many rabbit holes. Thanks for coming up here and sharing. I love hearing everything that's going on in the Tiny Dino space, because I think you're a true testament to the builders that we have in the space that continue to do amazing things, and we love it and applaud it.
Thanks.
Nora Pop, one thing real quick. Are you gonna launch the music dinos, the tiny dinos with the music, or still doing some back end stuff?
The biggest back end thing that's going to have to happen, and this is an interesting topic because we're layer zero with OG Tiny Dinos, is deciding on the contract, which I'm thinking it's going to be ETH right now, and then maybe possibly designing a claim into it for Tiny Dino holders. And that's interesting because I would love to drop it on layer zero, but it's been brought up to me by devs that in order to do a claim on layer zero, the chains have to talk to each other, and there's a lot of gas fees that hike up when you do that. So I think, ETH wise might be the best option. Still thinking it over though. I'm definitely open to any suggestions community has. Definitely want to make it something where people feel it's easy to get and it's something that adds value to whatever's going on.
Yeah, the I'm not sure if you remember AI dinos by any chance, but they kind of are going through the same thing with layer zero and having a couple issues. So they're kind of stuck at the moment themselves. So like AI dinos and yourself are like the two derivative projects I've been waiting on forever. So if any of us can help, we're
Yeah,
always around to help you if you need us.
something interesting is, I don't know if you guys know this, but Thomas told me that you can have a contract start out on ETH, and once it's minted out, it can be transferred to layer zero.
Yeah, it's transferable if you sell out. Yeah, you can transfer the contract. Yeah, Thomas is pretty smart. Yes, that is exactly right. So, I don't know if you said you were going to do the whole 10K dinos or if you were thinking about doing something else.
Yeah, that's another back end thing I'm trying to figure out in terms of and I was thinking to put out just like I don't know if it is going to be a pre-mint or just like a form that says, "Hey, you want it? Let me know," and then I will somehow reserve those dinos, those exact dinos for whoever wants them as music dinos, and then open up the rest to maybe public, maybe different dinos that are not OG dinos. So I'm working out that right there, really. Yeah. I don't know. What do you think is the best thing? Would be curious to hear.
That's a good question. At the end of the day, I think it's what you said earlier of doing whatever's the easiest, because I think that has been a common theme, especially in the bear market, is people don't want something that's complicated. Just because like they can't even anymore with the bear market and doing anything that's complicated. I think anything that's going to be easy for the community to be able to participate and have fun with would be the way to go.
Yeah, and I think in that instance, probably a snapshot of our tiny dino holders at one point in time before we
Mm,
drop the ETH contract might be the easiest thing to allow people to claim on ETH, and then
I like that.
um, give the holders a certain amount of time to do it, and then once that time ends, maybe release to public the rest. And that supply number can be determined based off, you know, how many holders claim their
Participation.
dino.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I ran the numbers the other day. So we have almost like between the summer dinos and the OG dinos, we have almost 9,000 that are ETH, right? A little over 9K. So, like I had said earlier, maybe 8% of our supply is on the other chains. I think as like Web3 grows and omni-chain and multi-chain gets bigger, the traversal and moving chains will just be hand in hand with what we do. But at the moment right now, it just seems like everything we're doing, or most of everything we have, is on ETH for sure.
I think so too. With that said, and I think I missed it just because my earphone or headphone, whatever you call it, cut out when you were talking about it. Would people with the summer and Halloween dinos be able to participate? Getting us close to the original 10K. I think I heard a yes, but I just wanted to make sure because it kind of cut out.
Yeah, there's like I can tell you right now. I'm looking at it. There's 8,600 on ETH in the regular collection, and about 400 on ETH in the summer collection. So yeah, we're like right at 9K, a little bit over it. So that's including summer, and I'm sure when the Halloween event starts, I would assume more people are going to do it on ETH again, for sure. I think people feel comfortable for some reason. I have a few on all the chains. I love it. Like when you use Poly or Arb, any of them, like it's so cheap, but it just feels like everyone moves into Ethereum back and forth.
Mm-hmm. And before we move on to the next thing you're going to bring up on our list of things to talk about, I'm going to put you on the spot. How many of your like 100 dinos are you going to turn out? How many are you going to traverse, sir, out of your like, I think you have like 150 now. I've lost count.
That's not fair. I feel attacked.
This is me just being jelly because I want that many. Because I want to traverse like the majority of mine. But they're just such cool ones that I don't know if I can. So I'm like freaking out because I love Halloween. And you have like 100.
Maybe like 20. 20, 10, maybe, I guess. It'll all depend on. Yeah, everyone's laughing now. I guess it depends on if I can get a meat cleaver or not. Until I get a meat cleaver, I'm not going to stop.
Okay, that's fair. I'm gonna be watching that closely. Do you want to go over the next topic that's pinned up in the nest?
Yeah, absolutely. Do you want to talk about it real quick, or do you want me?
Can you please?
Yeah. So, another interesting thing going on. The community is Gwei has built a video game, right? I think a lot of you have played on Tiny Dinos. GG, the little 1 or 2 level games. He's actually building a haunted house for Halloween. So we posted the tweet at the top. I don't know if anyone has played the games that he's made, the 1 level like Mario or knockoff ones, but they're actually a lot of fun. They're amazing. So that's really, really exciting. I can't wait for that. And um, what's it called? Speaking of video games, Kinney, the original beta runner. I'm not sure if you remember that, Ali, the Tiny Dino runner.
I was about to just ask about it. Yes, you read my mind.
Yeah, he actually 2 days ago just came back out, made some mods on it. I'm gonna pin that at the top now. So basically, he's updated the runner game that you can play it on your like you couldn't play it on your iPhone or iPad before. You can now, which is super fun. It's so much fun. I was playing it last night like a maniac.
That's awesome. I love that game. That was so much fun.
Yeah, I'm thinking like we did before, give away a dino, run like a 7 to 10 day contest maybe again, and see who get the high score. I just want to make sure like we're getting back into the swing of things after something that happened in the community. So I just want to make sure if we're like giving away like dinos from the vault and all that stuff that the participation's there. You guys all have been there the whole time, but we just got to get some more people back, and we'll make it all work. But maybe that's something we can do right after the Halloween traversal. Maybe. What do you think, Ali?
Yes. Yes. Every time you see the mic come off, it's because I'm excited. Yes. 1,000% yes. I love anything and everything that has community involvement, and especially when it's a fun game. The runner game's so fun. And remember, we were supposed to have that like mini competition, and it never happened because I'm only on mobile. So now that it's mobile, it's on like Donkey Kong. I'm gonna have the high score. Just FYI.
Oh, this is
You
gonna
should.
be terrible. I'm gonna be addicted.
It's gonna be so bad. I'm gonna be on a IRL work meeting playing the Dino Runner.
I, I just love the little legs when they jump. Like it's so funny when you just see the little legs running, and you hit it to
The,
bounce. Like it's so good.
and the music was pretty cool too. I love the music. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Kenny did a good job. He actually wasn't around the past couple months. He went back to school, but he's going to start easing back into it now that he's got a little more time. So I'm excited for that. We have to get because the one thing you can't do on iPhone or iPad, you can't connect your wallet yet. So he's going to try to make that update so everyone can connect from mobile or from an iPad, which would be awesome.
I wonder if he'll get to the point where he can integrate our actual dinos if we connect our wallet to the game.
Well, that would be so awesome, wouldn't
Wouldn't
it?
it be meat cleaver dino running?
Just running around with a meat. That's probably not family friendly, but I like it, right?
Oh, that's awesome.
I mean, we've tried to be family friendly for the longest time, but maybe that's what we need to do is get everybody a meat cleaver.
Get medieval.
Something. The other thing, Ali, I had something. What was it that I wanted to bring up? Do you remember? I'm so sorry.
Was it either the meme or drawing competition that we were discussing as possibly doing?
Yes. So I don't know. I know System. You're really familiar with what we do with the Noun Square. We do these competitions for drawing and art and cleanup. And one of the things that we want to do is, especially in our community, we have a ton of people that have a bunch of artistic ability. It's so amazing some of the memes and art that you guys come up with. So we're working out the details now, but we haven't decided if the prizes will be in ETH or if we should reward the people in dinos. So if anyone has a preference, definitely let us know. Um, Typically, with like the Noun Square, we give ETH to the top three or five, depending on how good the entries are. Typically, the entries are amazing. Um, Actually, from like our contest at the Noun Square, we've actually got four artists that were unknown before they came onto the Noun Square, and we've helped them launch collections. And that's amazing because before they had nothing and they weren't not sure what to do with the art. We've helped them make collections. A few others. We do a daily PO app on the show. I think we pay you 0.069 per day to do a PO app, and we have people do it from 5 to 7 days. So it's good to give back to artists and to the community. So if anyone has any ideas or anything that they would like to see as far as an art contest, I don't know if we're going to make it skateboard contest, make it a Lego contest, a dino in space. I'm not sure. So if anyone has any ideas on what the contest should be, I would love to hear some input for that for sure.
Yes, that'd be great. And just you can, we've got the Discord, we have some group chats and Twitter, and you can also like hit either Ryan or myself up via DM and just let us know what your thoughts are, and we'll take it from there because we definitely want to continue to have community involvement and do things that are fun for you guys. And like Ryan said, it's a good way to showcase your skills because there's people that's how they get noticed, and there's people that have made collections after their art was seen by others. So just something fun to think about for sure.
Yeah, I mean, we had a girl named G from Tokyo. She was just doing the contest art for us. She created a project called With Nouns. She actually sold the entire collection out. It's amazing. So we've been really fortunate with the artist at Noun Square. I would love to see some of the people in our community do it. I know there's a ton of people that have the ability to create. So, yeah, if anyone has ideas, hit up me or Ali. We'll definitely make it happen. And please let us know if you would rather get paid in ETH or if you would rather get paid in dinos. I would rather get paid in dinos, but that's me.
Did you just say you want to get paid in dinos?
Of course. Why wouldn't I
Sir? I
want
mean, I want to get
to?
paid in dinos, but I think you have an addiction. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to call you out in front of everybody. I'm just kidding. The more the merrier. I freaking love dinos. Pay me in all the
feels like
dinos.
it feels like assault. I just brought up so wrong.
I'm just teasing you. Hello. What's up?
Yes, what's going on, man? How's it going with your Tiny Dino story, bro?
Hey guys, it's going okay. Actually, it's going really well. I was able to spend some time last weekend and put together a little Notion page where we refined the story a little bit, just so that it's more complete for the pilot, together with the writer. And then with the second round of contest, we were able to find two two artists that wanted to contribute. One of them is more of an illustrator, and you probably know him. for his work. The other person had just joined the community and was excited to explore the opportunities, and also had the background and more of an illustration, and creating animation. So we'll see. By the end of this week, we'll finally we'll announce the finalists, and just like with the writer, we'll get them on board, get them the dino, and then we'll do round 3 with the voiceover. Yeah, there's like a little page that I put together. There's a timeline there. We aim for first week of November, or November 6, 7, that we can release maybe right after the Halloween event, just to keep the ball rolling. But yeah, that's the update on
No,
Tiny Dino Show.
I just I just pinned your tweet at the top. If anybody wants to create or draw, I know you're giving away a couple of dinos and all things like that, which is dope. And I know one of the artists, the guy from Dictodes, the creator, is that who you're talking about? Carambonia. I think you were
Yeah,
talking to him.
yeah.
Yeah, he's the man. So I've talked to him and said, yeah, he was just asking a couple questions. So I know you got the writer. And what is it? The next dino someone gets? What's the competition?
For the voices, so we want to see. Well, there's several characters, and we kind of like make it as we go. So I have essentially contributed 5 dinos. So far, I've given away one. I'm gonna give away a second one for the animator, and then we'll see. We have a couple of other possible NFTs, but most likely I'll just give away one more for the voices, for the voice artist, just to make it complete, and then perhaps even one more for the production. So I may end up having just one dino character left. But for what it's worth, we just want to make a good pilot, and then assemble a team, and then throw a proposal. Maybe that's something that everyone will be interested in, as part of of the Tiny Dino community. But so far, it's just been fun making it, and yeah, enjoying it, writing the story,
Yeah.
developing it, producing.
Yeah, maybe by the time the pilot comes out, we'll roll around Prop House. So maybe it'll be like perfect timing to get you some funding if everything works out, right? That could be like perfect timing if the show ends up working out. We could probably get you some funding if everybody in the community wants to move forward with it for sure.
Yeah, it's great to bring folks around, and so far we've been, just get hit from like all different, types of talent, and it's just exciting to see. I'm just completely outsider, right? I wasn't even in with the community, months ago, so it's just cool to come in and try to contribute and see, have fun producing it. And yeah, maybe that's something that the Web3, and with CCO and all that stuff that comes along, that's something that maybe it was meant to be like that. Who knows?
I have a question for anyone that might be interested in participating. If somebody wants to do like some of the voice stuff, how do they get a hold of you to audition or to be able to participate? Like, what are your expectations for that?
So yeah, in a week's time, we will have a third contest. So right now, that little Notion page has even a timeline. So we finished the writer contest. Second is going to be animator. Next week is going to be voice contest. So it will be posted. I'll send in the group. So anyone who wants to participate, or like essentially even try to audition or send their stuff, will be welcome to do that.
Do you want to pin it to the nest so people in here can easily find it?
I did pin it for
Yeah,
him.
it's in the yeah, sure.
Oh,
I'll
you did pin it. I'm sorry, I didn't see that.
Yeah, I pinned it for him.
Oh, thank you.
yeah, that's all right there.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. I was paying attention that you pinned that, but I didn't know it was all in. I should have clicked on it. My apologies.
Yeah, one more next week, one more dino for the voice.
Yay!
Yeah, just to put it together for the post production, there's gonna be maybe, I don't know, maybe another one, but we'll see. I'm just trying to put nice little crew together who wants to do cool stuff. So yeah, let's do it.
Appreciate it, man. Art is my weapon. I was gonna check in with you before we wrapped up the space. I know we're talking about some virtual reality stuff, so with the dinos. So I didn't know if you wanted to come up and say a couple words, but I just invited you to speak if you want to come up and give us a little update, buddy.
Blooms, I see you with all of the emotes, and I absolutely loved it.
While we're waiting, guys, we have a app for everybody that showed up tonight. So basically, each week, I'll be asking someone in the community, an artist, to design these apps. I'm not sure if anyone is familiar with apps or not, so I'll just run through like how it works. So a app is it stands for Proof of Attendance Protocol. It's a digital badge that shows you attended an event or experience, such as tonight's Tiny Tuesday with us. You can go to your cell phone's marketplace and download the app. Go to poapp.xyz and use the online version. When you open the app, you click on the Mint button in the bottom right corner. Then you hit the secret word tab. And tonight's secret word, surprisingly, is RAR00, capital RAWR00. RAR00, capital R.
And you want to get that before we close the space, because as soon as the space closes, the POAP closes.
Did
Dun,
you
dun, dun.
get it or no?
It's so cute. Yes.
Yeah, the boom, the dip.
Yeah,
It did work. Yeah, the boom created it. I love the art. I think it's awesome. So came out pretty well. So moving forward each week, we will keep doing them. But for anyone that did not get it, I'll just spell it out for you again. Capital RAWR00. RAR00 for the POEP, guys.
Awesome.
Beef.
Just got it.
You did get it?
Oh yeah.
Nice. Perfect. Does anybody want to come up before we close out? We usually just run it for an hour. I would love to hear from a bunch of you down there in the community. But for sure would like to hear from a couple of you. But in the meantime, I think the POAP came out great. It's adorable, right? I love Tiny Tuesday with the headphones.
Oh my God, it's so cute.
Yeah, it's adorable.
Yes.
I can't wait to see. I think Graph's gonna do it next week, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a GIF next week, so it might be. That's what he does. So I'm excited to keep running this now. Finally get Tiny Tuesday back. Get the prop house going and get rid of Dow calls. So it's just really, really exciting, right?
Yes, everybody in the audience just throw up some emojis. Show how excited you are. I want to see hearts and claps and everything to show that you are excited to be here. We're so excited to have you.
And say thank you to Boom for making the POAP. I think it came out perfect.
I was getting there.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I approve of the headphones.
Yeah, when I first saw it, I didn't even see the cell phone in the hands. So it's actually adorable. I keep looking at it. So I'm happy that we can do this moving forward. I think like we said, we're going to do the art contest here in a couple weeks, but this kind of gives even more people the ability to create. So I'm really excited for all this.
Yeah, and for people that collect the POAPs, so like if you don't miss a Tiny Tuesday moving forward and you get all the POAPs, who knows what we're gonna do with those in the future. So yeah, let's get those POAPs collected and attend, and let's have a good time together. This was amazing. Thank you guys so much for coming. If there's anybody else who wants to come up, we're doing our going once, going twice before we close the space.
Yeah, I mean,
A
tonight
less shy
was,
group than last time, though, right?
yeah, at least some people came up. I can live
Yeah,
with that, right? Um, it's better than nothing, so I'll take
100%.
it.
Quality over
Um,
quantity any day.
yeah, system. Before we run out, man, I think you are building something traverse wise for the dinos, real quick.
Actually, yeah, I'm thinking about doing that. I have the just how I did with the summer Halloween collection. Actually, I'm thinking of just doing that for could be for all of the coming traversals. It's pretty cool. It's the sort of the mix. I call it the traversing dinos, and so you see the mixed dino from the front, and then each perspective view will give you the original dino and the new dino, and it could be an
Oh, because yours is
animation.
the one when you move it, right? You see
Yeah,
something
yeah, yeah.
different?
I do. Yeah, exactly. I'm doing that. I've been
Yeah.
doing that for the nouns. So I'm doing the hybrid nouns is what that collection is called. And but it looks really cool for the tiny dinos as well. And also, each one can also have a physical, which I made from folded paper and acrylics and pastel colors, and it's pretty cool. I'm gonna post some of the ones I've done for the dinos, and then I'm gonna start making one of the physical ones to also have it as a reference for that too.
I love that. That's amazing. I can't wait to see.
Thank you. Yeah, it'll be cool. I'll post some in the coming days, and I'll make a few more, and just have them as references, and then I'll keep making. I was thinking of hopefully once the prop house is working to do a prop to have a maybe do the full collection. That would be pretty cool.
That would be amazing.
That'd be awesome. I just saw Thomas came up, the local Mr. Fix It for everybody. What's going on, Thomas?
Hey, what's going on, guys? So happy that Tiny Tuesdays are back. I've been missing this space, getting to hang with all my
Yes.
Dino fam. I just
Hey,
wanted to,
Yeah.
Thomas.
I wanted to throw out real quick, let people know that I've got a little event coming up for October. It's a zombie apocalypse on the blockchain. It's called Dead Will Rise, and it's basically a kind of a cross-community, interactive, engaging event where your objective is to survive the zombie apocalypse. And there's going to be a reward for whoever survives. The last surviving human gets 30% of all the project revenue. And then it's also competitive against communities. So a community can sign up, and being part of a community actually gets you a boost for your individual stat, and the highest scoring community gets 20% of the project revenue. So
What?
it's completely open. Anybody can sign up for it. We're trying to keep the costs down as low as possible. If a community signs up and plays throughout the entire event, it's about 0.3 ETH for the community. And then for individuals playing throughout the entire event, the mint itself is free, but then there's like this small little daily transaction where you're taking action and you get a POAP for it and all this kind of stuff. I'll pin a tweet up, but with gas and everything for an individual playing all the way through, it's only like 0.035 ETH. So hopefully our Tiny Dino fam will show up and put together a group and show everybody in Web3 how strong Tiny Dinos are.
That's so cool. I love it. It's a creative concept.
Have any other communities signed up, or I know I think you just released it like yesterday or today, right? So
Yeah, so
just
Gutter Punks is the one putting it on, but Crooks, Humanoids, Heavy Metal Heads, and Horde AI are all in the game so far, and we're onboarding more and more communities every day, so should be pretty dope.
It sounds amazing. I love it.
yeah. I guess we would just take a poll, right? Um, and go from there if everybody wants to do it, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Or I guess, like you said, individuals can do it, or you can split off into like little groups, and do it that way too, right?
Yeah, so groups are definitely going to have a little bit of an advantage over individuals playing by themselves, but really anybody can win. It's an apocalypse, so an individual might have to make riskier choices every day to rack up a higher score, and then also have a chance to get bitten by a zombie if they're taking those high risk choices. But communities are token gated to whichever community is that signs up. So to join like the Tiny Dinos community, you have to have a Tiny Dinos token in your wallet. But we're also going to be using OX Fubar's Delegate Cash. That way, let's say your Tiny Dino is sitting in a cold wallet somewhere, you can delegate that cold wallet to a hot wallet where you can sign up and mint and play off your hot wallet instead of your cold wallet.
Awesome. Yeah. Maybe next week. It's still a little bit of time. Maybe we'll have you on next week to explain it in greater detail if you want to come on and do that.
Yeah.
Because we're doing group signups starting through the 13th and starts the 13th. So it's going to run the 13th through the 31st. There's 19 days for the game. Each day is kind of a new chapter.
Dope. So yeah, I'll send you a message after this, and we'll get you set up to talk about it next week. And we'll just put that on the tweet so everyone knows. The last thing before we go, I put Systems DM his Tiny Dino at the top, his tweet. So if anybody wants to check that out real quick, they're so cool the way he creates them. I love it. They come out great. So if anybody wants to check them out, that's also pinned at the top. Is there anybody else that would like to come up before we close the space tonight? Allie, do you have any final words, maybe?
I was waiting for the Jeopardy music. Didn't come. No, just as always, thank you for everyone who came through. So excited to get the momentum going for the Tiny Tuesdays. I know it was a little slow to start up again, but we're here, we're building, and we're going to do some amazing things. Bring your ideas, bring your energy. I'd love to see you guys next Tuesday for the next Tiny Tuesday.
Yeah, you said, what were you waiting on again?
The Jeopardy music, when you were asking if anyone wanted to come up. I thought maybe you had on your soundboard. I was like getting ready for you to play something.
Yeah, I love my soundboard. That's what I do.
That's exactly what it was. It was crickets.
That almost sounded like Psycho music right there.
A little bit, right?
It's you should hear this machine gun if you think Psycho.
Scarface. We should have a Scarface Tiny Dino in honor, right?
Yeah, so I think nobody's gonna come up, and I think that's it. So
Yeah.
I just want to say thank you to everyone for coming out. I hope you guys enjoyed the POAP. Thank you, the Boom, the Dip, for creating the POAP. It came out perfect. Thank you, everyone, for spending an hour of your time with us on Tuesday. I put this in the Discord, so if anybody wants to get involved and help out, and be a co-host with me and Allie. We would love that. So, yeah, anybody that wants to get involved, we're here. It was great to hear from Noro, System, everyone that came up. So, just wanted to say we appreciate it, and we will see you next Tuesday night.
Yeah. Bye, everyone.